3 points is all we need. I don't care how we do it, but 3 points is all we need at this point. The defeat against Hull City was a menace. It was a pain in my ass, and I haven't recovered from that. So if there is going to be any form of recovery for me, we need to win this game coming up against IPSWICH. Welcome to the channel, guys. If this is your first time here, please hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so you can get notified whenever a new video drops. And remember to like and share the video. So we are going to be talking about the game coming up this weekend against IPSWICH. Everybody knows United lost their opening game against Hull City, which was a very shocking result because everyone expected us to win. Newly promoted side, first time in the league. They've never beaten us in the league. And we look like, you know, we had a good team going into that game. But the game was very passive and we ended up losing. So if we are going to recover from that game, we need to win this game. We are already 3 points behind. 3 points. Chelsea won, City won, Arsenal won. I guess it's only ourselves and Tottenham who lost, and Liverpool drew the game. So we're already 3 points behind. So we need to win this game to make up. And it's at home. What better way would you be able to get the fans behind you other than beating IPSWICH after losing a game at home? We need to win this game against IPSWICH so we can get the fans behind the team going into the season. The players need to do this for the fans if they're going to get any form of support from the fans this season. But yeah, let's go ahead and dissect the game, right? Already, we know that for this game, Ahmad is out. He was out last week. He's out again this week from an injury. Baleba is also going to be out. I know we just signed him, but for some people who don't know, we signed him with a minor injury. So he is still going to be out. I wish we had him in this game because these are some of the games where you say, okay, I would have loved to have Baleba. For instance, even the Hull City game, those are the games you want to have him. The games where they're going to be hitting us on the counter, where you need someone to recover quick, make the tackles and stuff. Those are the type of games. I would have loved to have him for this game, but unfortunately, we still have to wait. We probably will not be able to see Baleba until October. That is after the international break. That's my guess. So, and also, Mason Mount is another one. He did train with the group this week, according to Carrick, but I don't know if we're going to see him. At this point, you can't even count on Mason Mount, if we're being honest. You cannot count on him because 1 minute he's fit, the next minute he's injured. That's Mason Mount. And in my opinion, this should be his last season if he cannot stay fit. So yeah, those are the players who are going to be out. I think everyone else is available. And so the big question going into this game is going to be who starts. Who starts? Because we saw what happened last week. Those players look like they hadn't kicked the ball in an entire season. And the most concern, right, is going to be around the midfield. Because that's where we saw the majority of the problems. Bruno making stupid passes, careless passes. Tielemans losing the ball and can't track back. Santos just looked like he was just left exposed and everything was just on him. You know, it was bad. Let's be honest, guys. It was bad. It was so fucking bad. Yeah, it was bad. So that's gonna be the question. And we're gonna ask questions like, does Meno start? Which is a very valid question in my opinion. Does Meno start? Let's be honest. Tielemans didn't look like he's ready to play for United. I don't doubt his quality. I don't doubt the fact that he's a good player. But he did not look ready. He did not look like he was ready to run. It looked like he was exhausted. So does Meno start this game? And who starts alongside Meno if he does start? Does Meno start alongside Tielemans? Or does he start alongside Santos? Those are the questions we're going to be asking ourselves, right? And in attack as well. In attack, because Cunha started as a striker. And that was, as soon as I saw the lineup drop, immediately I questioned why we had Cunha as a striker. He kept on dropping into the midfield the whole entire game. Kept on dropping into the midfield. And Hull City was playing with a back five. They were so comfortable. So those are the questions, right? We're going to be asking ourselves. So For me, obviously the goalkeeper picks himself, right? When it comes to the back four, I think we can still keep Aiden Heaven is growing, right? This is one thing we need to understand. As a player, you don't get better sitting on the bench. Aiden Heaven needs to get a run of games. He needs to get a run of games to show his quality. And if we keep on seeing the same mistakes over and over again, that's when you can say, okay, I'm going to drop him. So in my opinion, Harry Maguire should be starting alongside Aiden Heaven in this game still as a centre back. Luke Shaw, he's our only option. I would have loved for us to sign someone else because I still maintain the fact that Luke Shaw offers nothing going forward and he barely offers anything in defense. He's always caught out of position. He's always making mistakes, So, but we don't have a choice. He's the only one we have right now. So Luke Shaw is going to maintain his position. And on the other side, Dalot or Mazwari, like I said, I'm very indifferent who starts on the other side. I think we need 2 new fullbacks on both sides next season. That should be a priority. Fullbacks. And in midfield, if you ask me, I think Meno should be coming back into this game. Just give Tielemans a break because it's at home. If you lose this game, Meno is loved by the fans, right? Regardless if you think he's good enough or not, I think he's loved by the fans. I think he makes the harder things look simple. Like he just makes the game simple. So just play him maybe alongside Santos because I don't think Meno and Tielemans would work. Play Meno alongside Santos and Bruno. Let's kind of see a combination of last season. Yes, let's see a combination of last season and play Mbeumo on the right wing because that's the only option. Ahmad is out. Play Shesko as a striker. Play Cunha on the left wing. Dogu was very, very bad on the left wing. Dogu was very bad, let's be honest. And Cunha as well. Cunha was bad as a striker. So play everyone in their natural position. Let's just get the 3 points and get it out of the way. Let's get the 3 points and get the fans behind us. And we need to be very careful. We need to be very careful with this Ipswich side. Since Kieran McKenna left them, right, and they replaced him with Gary O'Neill, they've been winning their games. They've won at least 5 games in a row, and that includes preseason. That's what I'm saying. It includes preseason. They won their game last week against Sunderland in the last minute, right? 2-1. They took all 3 points. So the players, the Ipswich players, the fans, the team is buzzing right now, and they are ready to go. If we're not careful, we could go on to lose another game. So let's be careful and let's, like I said, Ipswich they're on a very good run of fun. So let's not undermine them. Let's not think this is Ipswich. It's going to be an easy game. Newly promoted side. It's the same thing we thought against Hull City. And we were so disappointed after the game, right? Those players played like they had never kicked the fucking ball. So let's be careful. Massive 3 points are needed. We need those 3 points. Like we need it. We don't just want it. We need it, and we have to go after it. We have to get it. I need the players to go from the first minute. Start attacking from the first minute. Get Old Trafford behind you. Get the fans behind you. Go on, maybe get an early goal. Have Ipswich come out. Because when these teams sit down in a low block, they make it so difficult for us to play. Have Ipswich come out and let's play. Let these players run, especially the midfielders. They were so passive last week, and I hate to say it, but they look like average midfielders, which they're not. Starting from Bruno, who is our captain, all the way, like I said, each one of them. At halftime, the manager could have substituted anyone from that team, and it would have been justified, in my opinion. Anyone except the goalie, right? So let's go into that game and get all 3 points. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what you think. And if this is your first time here, please remember to subscribe, like the video, share, and turn on the notification bell so you can get notified when a new video drops.